I'm back. All right. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I really, really do. Yes, I am in my jammies. I am comfortable, y'all. Gotta have one of those days like you finally allow yourself to like chill, like put your comfy clothes on. That moment is everything. Mm. Hold on. I'm almost ready. I know. But it's different. I do what I'm told to do. All right. So we're going to do a dirty double. Like I said, in a different reading today. I reset all my cards and I haven't touched these. So a little bit more shuffling than normal, if you ask me, but whatever. Holy Spirit, I love you. Hugs. Angels. How y'all doing? I ask you to give me clear, concise messages. Let's see what the twins are up to. Divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. No distorted feminines, no distorted masculines, no karmic energies permitted. We're not doing that. High vibrational beings. Doesn't matter if they're together or if they're separated. We're just not dealing with anything low vibe right now. No third party energies is what I'm going for. Divine masculines back here. Interesting. There we go. One more. Leave that there. Divine feminine. High vibrational energies, no karmic energy, no third parties, whether in union or in separation. Let us see how the divine feminine energies is. This is both the collective consciousness of both masculine and feminine. Those who need this message, let it receive them. Let it be received by them. Thank you again, Holy Spirit. Thank you again, Archangels. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Two more. Let's see where we start. We have the Three of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Divine masculine's energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That was the bottom card. It's funny. It wanted to come out. I don't know. I don't know. That's the pattern. The Devil's on the bottom. Temperance is right there. King of Wands. So we'll see. Divine Feminine. Thank you. She's doing great. Oh, Divine Feminine energies are doing superb. And I mean that just flying really, really high. Interesting. That hit and flipped. I'm going to leave it like that. That's interesting. I watched it do it. Wow, look. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we definitely got some synchronicities between the two. Alright, a little bit different. That Chariot popping out. Divine Feminine, you thought she was going somewhere, huh? But it flipped. Like, there's a pause. I feel like it's your own pause. Punishments on the bottom, which is the Hangman in this deck. That's interesting. So I have two major arcana sitting on the bottom of the deck for the masculine and the feminine energies. I am curious. There you are. Feminine energy. This little pause, whatever this is, it's not by anyone else. This is actually you taking a pause before you do something. I don't know what you're planning, but y'all, your masculine is aware. They're in tune with you. They're tapping into their intuition. They can feel something's brewing. There's still a very strong connection between the two of you, although it's waning. They can feel your focus shifting greatly. That sword being down, there's not any other swords out here whatsoever. So there is an absolute lack of communication. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Like, completely done. But the masculine can feel what the feminine's up to. It's like Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, right? So it's they're running out of time is what it feels like, because this card is indicative of timing, and it's like the feminine she's getting away, if you will. Riding a very high vibration right now. Star, Sun card, Knight of Fire with the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, full speed ahead over here for the feminine energy. There doesn't seem to be any sort of necessary rush. There's a lot of alchemy happening over here with the Ace of Wands next to the Chariot reverse. The feminine energy is not in any sort of rush, is really what I'm getting. She's marinating. She's collectively, they're marinating. They are healing in a way, because down here we have the Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Strength, Eight of Wands, excuse me, I'm saying Wands, excuse me, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Strength card, Eight of Cups, right? And so the feminine is in full recovery mode, reclaiming power, embracing a different tier of self-love. It's very different. It's a much more stable energy. It's about diving in to figure out what it's very complementary energy. I feel over here. There's over here, this feels like not a rush, but there is an urgency to make a decision here, ending with the Two of Wands. It's almost like, it's funny because the punishment cards over here on the bottom of the deck, but it's like this energy, oh, excuse me, I misspoke. I said there were no swords. The Seven of Swords is here, and so there could be a tier of self-deception. It's like there's a necessary sacrifice, because this is almost, it's like a cross, but the top is too heavy, and so someone's got to lighten the load with the Ten of Wands here in some way, shape, or form. The masculine energy is in need of making some sort of sacrifice in order to move toward the feminine energy. And I say that because, again, the Two of Wands down here, the Five of Pentacles, like, there is a longing, if you will, but they can also feel the reblossoming, the healing, the return of the feminine energy back to themselves, if you will, the elevation and vibration. They can feel all of this, and it's like, I'm very curious on what the sacrifice is, because at this point, the feminine energy, they're not waiting. That's not what I get. There's a huge something coming for the feminine energies collectively. And so there's like this little pause. before they make this massive jump. They're like reflecting. Again, I was picking that up with the Gemini full moon. And I did double check the Gemini meteor shower is still happening until December 24th. People be careful. Like I really saw some interesting things with things raining down from the sky, but that's a whole different conversation. Check today's earlier reading for that. Yeah. I want to look into what the sacrifice is. There's something toxic that they have to get under control here. See, Temperance, Devil, right? This is an issue within them. King of Wands. Now, it could just simply be philandering, but there's an emotional disturbance within the masculine energy, and it presents very toxic because Temperance is about balance of all varieties, but it's mainly about emotional balance, spiritual balance. And so there's something over here happening. What does the masculine need to sacrifice in order to regain their motivation? I know that's true. I just saw the Ace of Swords flash me. Their pride. Some of it, it's the people, right? Because we have the Six of Wands here. I know these folks, right, helped you get to where you are. I'm talking to the masculine energies collectively. They did. They helped you get where you are, but they can't go where you're going. They can't. That's a hard pill to swallow for these masculine energies. And I mean that. It's a very hard pill to swallow, but they know it. I mean, they're very, very clear on it. And it's like they even know they would be a fool to sacrifice this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, right? We have Ten of Pentacles here. Look, there's the Emperor. We saw the Empress, right? But this energy here, having to leave people behind, having to abandon people to begin this leg of the journey, it's a heavy burden for them. They know what this connection is. They get it, and they know they're running out of time. But this, they cronies. That's what it really feels like. It's their cronies. They can't take them with them. And it really, really saddens this person. These masculine energies. They know it. Like, they've already outgrown these people, if you will. But the feminine's not worried about it. Like I said, she's heading in a different direction. She's going in the direction of her happiness and wish fulfillment. Like, do you see that? That's a lot of energy from the cosmos. Somebody could really be on their way to like stardom in some way with the star and the sun, right? Like full steam ahead. I do. I feel like this masculine energy over here is some way trying to. No, there's a hesitancy. You can see the cord in his hand, right? The hair, the thread. You can see it. Like he knows. Like, I don't know, passion projects, pursuits, whatever that devilish energy is, all their worldly ways, whatever that is, they have to let it go. And there's like this hesitancy in cutting those cords. It's difficult, but it's hard. They know they have to give up these energies, these people, their entourage, if you will. Interesting. What is the high priestess holding? Look, a golden opportunity. Like I said, this person is fully aware. You can see, like I said, you can feel the energy being retracted. You can feel the divine allowing this person, their counter, if you will, to be pulled in a different direction. The feminine energy is being released, but she's taking her time and releasing herself, not because of anything over here, but it's just there's not a need to rush. There's an acceptance and overcoming of those things that don't serve, you know what I mean, your highest and greatest good. But there's like allowing the emotions to rise and fall like the tide. It's allowing the feminine to tap into their own inner power. There's a lot of majors over here for the divine feminine energies. 4 with a 5th sitting on the bottom. For the masculine, there's one with one sitting on the bottom, so 2. Right. Look at this. There's a lot of urgency from spirit. The music started to die. Right. They can't hear the music anymore. Let's look at the decision the masculine is going to make. Whoa. It just came jumping out, huh? Judgment. Knight of Cups. The Sun. Knight of Swords. 8 of Swords. So it feels as though they're going to hear the trumpet, if you will. They're going to hear that blare from the cosmos, from the divine, and get on their horse. Because it like dawns on them out of nowhere because it's that trumpet from the divine. They've been holding themselves back for no reason, and they're going to make haste. And all of a sudden, this period, and I like that it goes from the 7 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. I do, because there's an escalation. Um, Yeah, like this person's rushing towards, or like it's like a fight for their happiness all of a sudden. It's like they're realizing, but it's like, it's a shame. The cliches, you don't know what you got till it's gone, but that judgment horn is sounding for the masculine energy to do something. I heard that song come on I was like, no, I just skipped it. It was like say something or I'm giving. I was like, I've been picking up so much music from the masculines. It's not even funny. And it's just like, and they're sending some real emotional shit, but it's not your emotional bag, feminine energies to carry. It's theirs. Reject it, because honestly, if you entertain it, it doesn't allow this person to respond to the call from the divine. And they need to. It's not, but I don't feel like you need counseling. I'm looking at this over here like you good, boo. Like the feminines is doing good. I just want to see the chariot reverse because I get why. It feels like I thought so. The hangman on the bottom, like I said, it's right. You're taking your time, establishing healthy boundaries, understanding your worth, like you're seeing things very differently. You're not I just felt that again, the escalation, 6 of wands, 7 of wands. Things are exactly as they should be. Things are progressing, no matter what these slight little delays appear to be. This is like, again, divinely inspired. There's no need to rush, because when you rush, you make mistakes. Like, because some of the energy is so high with the Knight of Wands, instead of like running hither and thither, if you will, you're allowing yourself to pause, to enjoy it, to allow the stages of progression, utilizing the energy, but not allowing it to carry you away, if you will. For some of you, this is even holding yourselves back from jumping into another connection. For some of you, it feels like you're not doing this. I mean more like celibacy, right? I feel like there was that little sweeping energy that came through, and you know, most of y'all had, you got options. We know that. But instead of using those options, you still held yourself back, because really what you're looking for is a very caring connection, not an easy victory. And that's all that would have been. It would have been a quick fix. And so really what you're after is a strong, long love, if you will. Right. You've walked, like, you're not doing the things that you would have done in your past, if you will, which is allow whatever carnal desire to set you back, if you will. It wasn't worth the aggravation is really what I'm getting, looking at the contrasting energies between those two hangman cards. Right. So this is you, though. Okay, just remember that whatever little pause that's happening, you're doing this. Just so you know, divine feminine energies. This is not a cosmic halt. This is you yourself setting firm boundaries and taking your time navigating your life, your journey, your path. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Right. Somebody try to play games with your heart. I feel like a lot of you are really strategizing. No matter, I got a lot of pentacles out here, so whether this is and a fair amount of cups, so whether this is your career, your love life, like you're strategizing in a very different way. It's like instead of being so naive to the games of love, if you will, you're taking it a different approach. But I do feel like they're gonna, meaning the cosmos, they're gonna catch you off guard with somebody. Interesting. That's this establishing healthy boundaries. It's like you're not allowing anyone to take advantage of you, thinking you're naive or gullible or, soft-hearted or something to that effect. You're just taking your time. I feel like you're gonna have people eating out the palm of your hand is really what I'm getting at. Like you, like this really feels pretty spectacular. People gonna be looking at you like, where'd you come from? This new kid on the block, but nah. It's like the cosmos have been. It's a lot anyway. How will the divine feminine energies respond to the sudden burst from the masculine? Oh shit! Now down here it ends with the Eight of Cups, right? It starts with the Eight of Cups. So we have the Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Um, Now I have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. We do have the Queen of Cups over here. I feel like the first reflex, right, is that the divine feminine's energies, you're going to feel like you're walking into a trap. Like, I'm not even joking. Because it's like eight of cups to the 10 of swords to the page of pentacles. It's like, I don't feel like you would want to take this offer, because when you look into the future, all you see is this 10 of swords. Like, we were only at the 8, so we just jumped, right? So what is it about the 2 of swords that are missing? The 2 swords that are missing. Is there something about, because listen, the 5 of swords is here, the 7, the 8, the 10. So we have the missing 6 of swords and the 2. So someone feels like they already learned this lesson and they won't be taken for a fool again dealing with this masculine energy. And so this little pause, if you will, like the time spent not speaking, not communicating, the time spent yo-yoing back and forth in thought, for the divine feminine energies, it allowed them to see things differently. And so now that they see things differently, this is what they see. I don't think the masculine is going to be so easy to shake or shift from this notion that they now know what makes them happy. Right, I'm just thumbing through the cards, exactly. And so regardless of you maybe rejecting this offer, I don't see them giving up easily. I do see quite a bit of tenacity. Not to, I mean, I know I jumped some swords, right? The 4 and the 3, right? But here's the thing. The 3's covered. We already see the healing that's taking place over here with the star and the sun. And so some things kind of go. And so this person's been like trapped in fear because there's 9 here now, right? But the truth is, somebody went like dead silent, turned their back, walked away, betrayed someone, like realistically, somebody, again, this goes back to something I picked up several readings back, that you can't unring the bell when you give up on the journey. The universe heard that bell. They heard the masculine I'm talking to. When you said, I'm done with this, you released the feminine to grander pursuits. So now the irony is that whereas before you probably would not have had to compete, and I say that because I see the 5 of wands down here, not to mention, let me tell you why he gonna have to compete. Let me just show you. King of Cups, right? 8 of Pentacles, right? They already know the amount of work they're gonna have to put in, right? There's a star, right? See that back and forth bullshit, the instability? There's a 2 of wands yet again. Look, 4 of wands, right? 4, 6, we see that, right? And there was, mm, mm, mm. Now you got people competing for a seat at this table with this person anyway, because you turned your back on it. You decided you were going to go in a different way. And that's what you did. Look, you turned your back on this. 4 of wands, 10 of cups, king and queen of cups out here. This is like I said, it's divine masculine, divine feminine, right? And so now, right, now that you regained or gathered yourself or whatever this is, right, still feeling some type of way that you're going to have to compete, seriously, Five Wands, yet again, when you had it in the bag is what I feel like. See how the Four Wands here, like you literally had it. But because you tripped up and a little fucked up in the head, no offense, but no offense, but that's the truth. Divine masculine energies, they a little fucked up in the head. And so they bugged out. And now all this new energy's coming in towards the feminine, all these options. Look, they're gonna have to compete and be one of the options and be considered maybe a karmic. You know what I mean? Like the devil is sitting right here. The feminine energy just may deem the masculine a full-fledged karmic and just keep pushing and going about life. See? But now the masculine knows what they want. See? There it is again. Ace of Cups, right? Temperance. We saw temperance right here under the devil. There's the Six of Swords. Right. Now, this person, no matter what, still has to come forward, regardless of the fact that they may have to, sit on the sidelines while someone dates and, entertains new options, new masculine energies until they somehow make up for breadcrumbing the feminine energy and having to deal with their karmic due, if you will, before things can proceed. Like right now, the divine might be using the divine feminine energies to teach them an even deeper lesson about appreciation, if you will. Not luncheon. You know what I mean? Like the divine uses everybody to teach. You might even have this person blocked. I'm just saying. They know. They know there's a whole bunch ahead of them in order to get the desired outcome. But a lot of it really is, it's more than just their habits. It's the people they associate themselves with. Their boys, their compadres, and all of that shit. For some, this is, their because we're elevating. It has nothing to do with the feminine energy, but it has to do with purity of spirit. And that means you can't be like convorting with all sorts of other energies. And so this is a lesson unto the masculine, one the feminine has already gone through, about the sanctity of their sexual energy. hmm What is going on? That's funny. Yeah, cutting them cords is tough. Like these are real people. I really do feel this way. Like all of these people represents the phase in this masculine's life of their singlehood. Like this is what they're having to say goodbye to in a lot of respects. It's not their independence, but they see it as such. It's their singlehood. They can maintain their independence. It's a respectful boundary that you know what I mean? Like you enter into something with someone, and so you respect the foundation, the blocks, you know what I mean? Like and so this is what this is over here. Like that's the struggle, letting go of these people that are truly associated with their singlehood. I mean, you might be able to get away with that one friend, Daryl. Daryl ain't never got a girl. Daryl's just one of those bulls. He cool with just being around folks. Like, you might get away with one of those. Because Daryl not in females' faces like that, because they don't, females don't mess with Daryl like that. I'm sorry, whoever named Daryl, but that's how I feel about it. He just a regular dude, you know what I mean? He not thirsty. He just cool. He like to be around good people. You get one good single friend like that. Everybody else, whether you know what I mean, and even amongst a couple, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Like, they make pacts and do dumb shit, and it's like this person, these masculine energies, they know they can't get away with that in this connection. There's no way of getting away with that, because it really is spiritual. It's divine. But they can feel the energy being pulled back. Like, the feminine is regaining her strength. It's like this larger than life persona that's crowning the feminine energies as they step forward out of their own shells, out of their comfort zones. They're exuding this power, they're exuding this strength. And so, yeah, once the divine feminines are out of the gate, is what I'm getting. She's not returning to the stable anytime soon. This is what I'm getting. I hate to use stables and horse analogies, but that's what they're giving me. And so I don't know if one of you are an equestrian, or if you like horses or something like that, but I'm strongly getting that. They can feel the feminine energy gearing up to take an offer, like there's someone approaching. There's a knight approaching. Now, I got two knights over here in the Divine Feminine's reading. I have two knights down here in, oh no, excuse me, there's now three for the masculine: the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Right. All four knights are here. So there's a a swift change coming through. They can feel it, so can the feminine. It's like they can feel this night approaching, right? And it's okay if the divine feminine, if you're resonating or vibrating right now in a sort of protective energy, because I do see the knights as very protective, youthful but protective. You're about to encounter another one, somebody at that same frequency. The pony's about to get out the stable, because the way it looks down here with them hearing that trumpet, right? There's a Knight of Cups approaching, or a Knight of Swords fast approaching your sunshine, right? To free them from this bondage, to release, mm, to release. It's like whoever the masculine is, their greatest fear is somebody getting their hands on their sunshine. And so they're getting this sort of red alert, red alert, red alert. And it's so funny because the Knight of Wands is rushing towards the sun. I feel like the Knight of Swords is this knight rushing towards the sun, who's been stuck in their own mental prison, doing the most, you know what I mean? Contemplating, thinking, I don't know what they thought they were getting away with, but the Five of Swords is over here and the Five of Swords are here. And so I know, and see, look, I don't think they realized how fast this feminine energy was going to heal. Like, they didn't spend much time, in their head or locked away or holding themselves back. They process the information. They process whatever happened and just persevered is what I'm getting. And there's somebody coming for the sunshine. Somebody who feels like they're up to the task of at least protecting the Empress, protecting their queen. This is chess. That's what this feels like. I've got knights all over the board. I've got laid pawns. I got the Page of Pentacles next to the Ten of Swords. I feel like a page has been slain in this. The king's been taken out of commission. He's over here off the board. The queen's still at play. Mm-hmm. Wow. We got some chess players in the house, huh? What is the Nine of Pentacles looking at? Look, the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups looking at all the options. Ladies, make sure you examine your drinks, period, point blank. Look at everything. The edges. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who like to drink margaritas. Some sort of daiquiri, some sort of crusted drink. You know what I mean? Like the rum has got something on it. Anyway, check your drinks. But the Nine of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine, she's looking at all of her wonderful happiness and options, and I feel like reflection and gratitude, and you know, seeing life from the more positive side. hmm Because we already have the Eight of Cups here, right? So, you know, walked away from some things, left some bad choices behind, and is now sitting very happily, very stable somewhere. Yeah, her singleness is a temporary thing. What I'm getting over here, it's by choice. It's to make sure boundaries are firmly established. I am so proud of my feminine energies. I truly am. Hmm. That was nice. Let's pull one for the star. Like I said, I could just see the feminine energy, like you're just so justice. Exactly. It's a beautiful place to be in for the feminine right now. You're comfortable, you're happy, you're celebrated, you're in a very good vibration. All is right in your world. All is fair and all is balanced for the feminine right now. It's beautiful. It's like rewards for a job well done. Quite seriously. Mm. It's funny, whoever this masculine is that I'm picking up on, the way the devil's holding the instrument there, the tool, he's like somebody feels like they're about to put their penis on the shelf. That is so funny. Like they hanging it up, like somebody pulling a black card and shit. Oop, look. Yeah, I feel like you've waited a long time for this, the feminine energies. And I feel like there's a lot more beautiful surprises coming your way. There are. Wow. This masculine energy is very sexual. I can't even front. Like, it's overwhelming. Like, but they hang around people who are into all of that. I don't mean like it's a negative. I don't like do your own, do you know? But this is like a critical choice for these masculines right now because they really feel like they're losing a part of themselves by being in this sort of long-term partnership. Life is how you structure it. That's all I can say about that. Cause I don't know. I do feel like if you were actually truly in union with a high vibrational being, the idea of monogamy with them isn't necessarily a bad thing. Or who says they're on? Not everybody's the same in the spiritual community. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't imagine like a whole starseed orgy. I'm not saying y'all should do that, but could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just saying. I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying people are prudes and they're narrow in their thinking. And so I'm just, it's like, why would you? Life doesn't have to be limited. It should be sacred, not limited. Honest and authentic, not limited. I'm just throwing it at the masculines because it's like, I still feel like they have so much growth. So much growth. Like, there's still quite a few steps behind the feminine energy, and unfortunately, quite a few lessons to still learn for them. They're still going through this ego death, if you will. They're still letting go of their worldliness. They're learning how to be in the world, but not of it. It's difficult for this masculine, or for these masculines, I should say. Hmm. I can hear like I've known some of these people since I was a kid, since I was like 10. Like oh my gosh, girl, get over it. Like I don't. Cause somebody would likes to, be in their shadow. That's okay. But my advice is to stay away from the feminine. Hold on. Yeah. So just some entourages. People be having all these little cronies and stuff. To each his own, but they know what they got to give up. That's the funny part about this masculine energy that we're tapping into. Like, they know exactly what it is they need to let go. That's the funny part about it. Like, they know exactly why you turned your back. They know exactly why you pulled your energy back. They know exactly why you cut them off. Like this person, they're trying to keep as much as I see the cord being cut between the feminine and him, he's still like, he wants like a hold on to it. It's like he's trying to find a way of capturing the feminine's energy. Like some old school, let me get a lock of your hair. Fuck out of here. No, we don't do that. Who does that? I send you a piece of hair from a wig. Keep playing. Look, temperance keeps showing up. Yes, Archangel Michael. What is your message? Look, he got it. I've been that's twice today. Whew. Yo, these heavy hitters is out. We saw Judgment. Now we got Temperance and the Lovers. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. They're all working hard. They're sounding this trumpet. That's the Judgment. But I feel like Archangel Gabriel will not, oh, excuse me, that's Judgment. I apologize. Archangel Raphael will not allow that to happen. Oh, look. Still on the bottom. y'all. Hmm. Like, whatever's being done is being neutralized. It's like the minute whatever the masculine attempts to do to try to slow the retraction, the withdrawal of the feminine energy, it's unsuccessful. It's literally being like watered down, diluted, like stopped in its it's like it's not working. Like, in the masculine's at quite a loss. I guess once upon a time that would have worked, but the feminine is vibrating so high. I mean, come on, the stars and the sun. Come on. Queen of Cups with the Strength card next to the Six of Wands. Come on. Like, you got so much spiritual help, so much assistance, so much cosmic energy surrounding the feminine energies right now. It's outstanding. Mm, mm, mm. Don't waste your money. Masculine energies, don't do that. You know what you got to do. There's no point in going to this high priestess yet again, trying to bind y'all. It's a destined connection, but you can't control the emotions of this feminine energy. You have, like, it. Mm, mm, mm. Just know that. It's just gonna keep bouncing back to you. That's why you gotta stop. Whatever that is, you just gotta stop. Like, just stop. Just stop. All right, let me pick this up. Chow, chow, chow. That's funny. They know exactly what they gotta give up. And so does the feminine. She just doesn't feel like she should have to be punished. She shouldn't have to suffer because the masculine feels like he's letting go of something, that he's being forced to relinquish his past, his entourage, if you will. I'm just gonna keep using that word because I feel like it's a bunch of people. And so the feminine is very much at the point where she's not going to allow herself to take any unnecessary abuse, and is setting very healthy boundaries, is what I'm picking up, to prevent any of that transference. You got to do things because you want to do them. You not because somebody else. You know what I mean? That's the difference between growth and change in real time, ladies and gentlemen. That is the true difference. Growth is something you do willingly. Change is some shit you do because somebody's giving you some sort of ultimatum, or you perceive something as an ultimatum. That's not what it is. That's why it's no good. It's better to pull back your energy, go on about living your life happily, healthily, lovingly, right? And allow those people to go through their shifts, their growth on their own. And that way there is no resentment. But that's really what this is about. The masculine energies have to go through their own struggle on their own. They've got to let whatever those energies are that are attached to them go on their own accord. No help, no force, no gentle prodding, no pointing out the obvious glitches in your crew. None of that. None of that. Because that's what feminine energy does, right? We pick up on the subtle shit. They're not ready to hear it. They will resent you for picking up on things they was too blind to see because they're not ready to let them go. It could be like blatant shit, like, how many times you gonna let somebody burn you before, like, I mean, like, what? You always there for them, but they never there for you type shit. No, they'll resent you for that. Don't point out the obvious. Oh, no, no, no. So you've got to let them do what they got to do, and I'm happy to see the feminine energies are well in alignment with that. The masculine's still got a little bit of work to do. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Archangels. Now, let's see. Any other messages for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminines? Oh, Strength came out, 9 of Wands. Good golly, Miss Molly. Yes. There's that 2 of Wands. King of Swords. Told you, they know what they gotta do. This is a continuation, it feels like. Queen of Wands. Anything else for them? Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Isn't that wow. Yeah, so I told you, that's why they felt like they was hanging they dick up. Because it's a lot of females. It's a lot. They variety, them choices, them options. But this person worships you. That's the funny part, Divine Feminine. They do. Justice is right there. Beating on their neck. I told you. That horn is sounding. There's no getting away from it. Alright. Let's see. For Divine Feminines. The star comes right back out, y'all. Look, there's Judgment. Yo, you seeing shit so different. Look, there's that. Look, 6 of Wands. There's the King of Pentacles. I knew he was coming out because I was seeing that. You already had the 10 of Pentacles in the last round and the Knight with the 9. So we saw this major jump coming for a lot of us. 9 of Water. Look, it just. There's the Empress. Look, as I live and breathe. Wow. Hierophant on the bottom. Look. Yo. Look at this. This is crazy. So now we have the Queen of Pentacles here, King of Pentacles here. This is the energy, right? So whoever that Knight is, very much. This is also independent of the Divine Feminine energies themselves, but also this is that energy we saw approaching, and it's just. But look at this shit, y'all. Look. We not gonna negate how Justice is here, and the Hierophant is here on the bottom. So when and look, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. And look, for the first time, this don't feel like the Queen of Swords. It feel like Justice back there, peeking through that window, looking at him like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What you doing? Hopper, who that woman? Thought you said, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Mm. That's funny. You see that look. Look how Justice looking at him like, I see you. We gonna spill the beans. Divine Feminine is over here chilling like a villain. Like, wow. It just keeps getting better and better and better for the feminine energies. Look at this. Look at this. Because you've harmonized your energies. I do feel like the enlightenment received during this full moon in Gemini, again, it's not finished. It's really changing and rocking worlds, like aligning things and opening up new mental pathways. It's deep what's going on with the psyche. It's beyond reflective. It is profound. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's cool. Right. The feminine energy, it's funny, right? Because we saw the 9 of Pentacles. Right. So we've seen the various vibration of 9 appear through these readings so far, right? We see the 9 of Wands up there for the masculine. We have the 9 of Cups over here for the feminine. She's graduated to fully, right, to the Empress. And so as much as it almost looks like a backtrack, it's not. It's graduating to a new tier on the spiritual journey. And it's not over. It just keeps going. You know what I mean? And so, but this is after embracing. Seriously, when I kept saying there's this merging of the energies, this alchemization of masculine, feminine finally harmonize within the self, understanding their vital purpose, the necessity, the full integration. Like, look, she literally was like, okay. Divine feminine literally grabbed her inner man, if you will. Started truly showing herself, genuine self-love, genuine healing, like really went through a massive, massive transformation. This was huge, this jump. I can't stress it enough. Taking self-gratification to a whole new level, and you were being richly rewarded for it, feminine energies. Like, it's funny because what I see initially with the masculine, right? When y'all were together, whatever respect, like you, I almost feel like you told this bull, right? Don't test my gangster in a very subtle sort of way. Like, you might have even straight told bull, I'm a savage. I'm a beast. Like, you might have got real, real explicit about it. Like, cute, but you said it. You let him know. And when this Two of Wands energy appeared, where all of a sudden, like the fire started to wane, like I almost feel like scarcity tactics. Because you see the pistol back here, you see the bow, right? But then you see here, right, how he's flicking her away, trying to curb her, right? The scarcity tactics. And what happened is that the divine feminine, right? Because I feel like they thought you was just playing with them, that you was just pretty, that you was like, they misread you. And you put your boots on, right? Like you got out of there so fast. I feel like you were being tested by this masculine and it backfired. And I feel like you was like, yo, I'm not one you want to test. I feel that because it's the strength card. I don't necessarily feel like that strength belongs to the masculine because the Two of Wands is back out here. Like you hit him with the level up, level up. Like you went Sierra on with a little motivate. Like you just you made choices for him. Like before, like whatever this is, because the King of Swords think he's slick, right? Think he a mastermind, think he a genius, think he can outsmart everybody. But see how she's grabbing that sword? Like, didn't know there's runes on this sword. Like they didn't know how tapped in, how protected, like the goddess, like for real. Because the serpentine energy, like, yo, man, the goddess was protecting this feminine energy, like big time. Like you see all that green, that's like seriously, like you literally elevated in real time. You went from like a green robe to this purple. Like they had no idea. You stripped somebody bare. You warned them. You warned them that that fuckery would be rejected. Like, seriously, like, once the communication ended, for real, right? This is what happened. The star, the fool. You went, you like supernova. Like, you saw this shit. You saw this shit for what it was. Again, taking that self-love to a whole new level. Like, you heard it. You got the memo. And you, again, you motivated. Regroup. Put some boundaries up. Look. I told you. You left somebody confused in the wake of their own heartbreak. No communication. Like, seriously. You played the game better than the person who thought they was playing you. Like, seeing it clearer than a 60-inch zenith, right? Samsung, what is it, curve? You seriously. It was like, I am a holy vessel. Meet me at my level or don't meet me at all. Like, oof, it got real. Like, you hit him with a Rihanna. You told him you was a savage. like, really. Yeah. Karma's, I mean, whoever this masculine is, I really see that. Karma's right there. Justice is right there. Like, the father and the mother are about to have a field day. And I say that, look who come out, the father. I done told y'all about when daddy get mad. I don't know if you ready. Shit. I don't know if you ready. The apple of his eye. Okay, Adam. Adam. Right? I mean, like, first son type shit. Like, when I'm talking about the divine masculine energies, Adam, if you will. Daddy mad. He, you've been out there doing the most, young man. What you trying to hold on to? Or you're trying to block what it is they've ordained. See, this is a divine bloodline pairing is what I'm getting. Excuse me. Seriously, because the masculine has been, I mean that because the priest is here. I know what I'm talking about. This is the heavenly. Anyway, wait. There's a divine bloodline that's supposed to come together, and the masculine has been doing everything they can to avoid this commitment, this investment, this choice, holding back, blocking everything they can away from this divine union. There are children, literal children that are supposed to be born of this, but things have to be in alignment. And it's like somebody has already surrendered, and as the feminine energy has already surrendered and is now receiving the blessings of her surrender, of his surrender, of divine feminine energy. That's what this is about. When you, like, anyway, too much. And now it's like the scales are over the masculine, right? Okay. Uh-huh. Like, yeah, and see, now we saw the Ten of Wands in the last spread, right? We're back down to the 9. All right, Jonah. You gonna look. You gonna learn today. Look, look. You gonna learn. You don't get to choose because you made an agreement. You made a soul contract. they gonna mess with you. Oh, that's so mean. See, the divine has funny ways because we saw the high priestess over here. So the masculine energy is very intuitive as well, has their own psychic, whatever, right? But what the divine's going to do, right? They're going to let the masculine get this dream. And I mean that. They're going to see it in HD. Who this King of Pentacles is, because look, he's right here. That your hot tamale, this Queen of Wands, right? That she's on her way to. Look, that's gonna make her his wife. You see that? And I mean quick. Because immediately in love. Like, you look. And now I have all 4 kings in this deck pop out. So whoever this person is that's coming in, who's showing up as the king of earth, they're a divine masculine in their own right. Look. Oof. They're a divine masculine in their own right. They're gonna let them dream of the entire, like, almost like your entire future with this person. Like, it's really, really, really fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up. Like, they're really gonna, like, allow you to see all of it. Like, what their whole life is gonna look like. From the wedding to, like, the honeymoon, everything. The kid being born, like, everything. Like, it's crazy. Like I said, it's like Ghost of Christmas Future or some shit. Like, somebody's going, whoever Scrooge is, they're about to get this. Like, it's funny. But we've been, these masculine energies, right? It's not about gender. They've been stuck. And so somebody really is about to have like a Charles Dickens sort of Christmas experience. Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Future. That is so wild. A Christmas Carol. Yeah. God bless us, everyone. Like, somebody gonna wake up, like, and they gonna do the right thing. Didn't even Scrooge finally go talk to that woman who he had always been, like, looking at, but was too much of a jackass to do anything about? Right. Oh, I'm good with that. That's funny. We're gonna leave it there with the Scrooge, but Divine Feminines, keep up the great work. That's all I can really say about that. Keep up the great work. All right, lovelies. I wish you the best. Light and love to you all. Bye.